all of something. It's very important. This is super important. Oh, I want to be louder. Doesn't hurt my ears. Okay. We are live on the internet right now. Right meow. We are on the internet live. Here's the problem. Colin Kaniva, where are you? You need to behave tonight because there could be children watching. Do you understand? All right, let's get this kicked off. First, we got to talk to the intrepid leaders of STOL.
Welcome, everybody.
Hi, Tom.
What an awesome day of flying, huh? That was amazing. I wanted to point out a couple things. You know, the past 72 hours, we did 5 different broadcasts. 35,000 people watch those videos. My lovely wife says 88,000, so it may be double that. That's awesome. 85,000 at 5:30 p.m. They're watching you guys. And, you know, as one of our volunteers earlier pointed out to me, we're trying to build a community here, and you guys are the community. And we're bringing more STOL pilots to that community every day. Thank you. So all that said,
Hey, Brian.
they're all, what do you say, Brian? So for the microphone, and those at home, Brian told Luke 85,000 people did not see him at all. So I ruined the joke, but that's all right. Anyways, thank you for coming, everybody. I'll turn it over to Eric, and hopefully we'll see you all here next year.
Guys, where's Doug Jackson? There he is. He's pretty short, so look lower. Love you, Doug. 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, Doug and Tom had this crazy idea. Well, Doug had the idea 5 years. Many Christmas. And Tom said he could help. I've never bought a business that I kept operating. I just kind of absorbed them. Being not the founder, but a co-owner of this has been one of the greatest honors of my life because these men's vision for bringing backcountry aviation to the world and making better pilots through it is amazing because of all of you. So Doug, thank you. Tom, thank you. It's truly been such an honor because as we talked about last night, and I've talked about 11 times throughout the season this year, all the different feels and all the amazing things and the reality that we keep getting to produce not only really cool things, but truly incredible things like, I don't know, first, second, third that were 24 inches apart with the most incredible scrutiny of a judging team I've ever seen. Congratulations to the adventure class, guys. Jared Garrettson, proving he's at least 12 inches longer, shorter, taller, whatever it is. Amazing work. Overall, guys, it's been an incredible year of a lot of work, a lot of passion, and we couldn't do it without our volunteers. We couldn't do it without our pilots. I'm so honored. Thank you so much to the Legend crew for having us out here, the best hangar in America. It's amazing. I live in Austin, Texas, which is kind of a hotbed for barbecue. Y'all's brisket's better. So, sorry, Franklins. I'm going to give this up for now. Just from the bottom of my heart, my entire family's here. This is our family. We're so grateful for each of you guys. We're grateful for the way you guys show up, for how you fly. The biggest thing I want to say is we've had a Most Improved award for 3 years. I could give it to almost any single pilot in any class this year. When I watch how you guys have started to fly, Tony Sanchez, holy crap. Eddie Sanchez, Suck it, Pat. What? I'm just saying, every single one of you guys, I see how each of you start to fly. John McCardle, the way you came in versus how you're flying today, right? We start looking at how you guys fly. Brandon Rice, so smooth. It doesn't even look scary compared to Pat McAteer. But every one of you pilots has improved your game so much. I was talking to John Douglas. I don't know where he is. There he is, John. John was talking, we were talking earlier than Scott. Where's Scott with a broken prop? There he is. Scott, well, we got two broken props side by side. All right. Scott and I were standing on the judging line this afternoon, and he's talking about how he could never fly like these sport class guys were flying. And an hour before that, John and I were having a conversation about the fact that flying 100 hours a month, pouring dedication, time, and attention, intention into being a better pilot, to be safer, be more competitive, has changed everything about how he flies. He's flying a bone stock 1964 182, all right? And it is ugly. I mean, he wants a prize for the ugliest airplane, and if we had one, he'd win it. But you're flying the heck out of the airplane compared to, you came to, what was the first event was 1,300 feet was your total score, 1260 something? What was your best score today? 5? For a bone stock, no sportsman kit, 182. I mean, guys, this is what the power of what we're doing is consistency, and it's encouraging the public to realize that they can do it too. So thank you to all you pilots. Thank you to all the volunteers. Huge thanks to Legend. We love you guys. Ryan, it's your job now.
Well, we're talking about volunteers. Are there any volunteers that haven't gotten a volunteer raffle ticket? All right, raise your hand, hold your hand up. Karen's going to come take care of that. That'll be important later, so don't lose it. Okay, thanks. All right, we got some people to thank right now. First, again, let's talk about our friends at Legend Aircraft. What? Right, that's been insane. This has been really awesome. We're going to talk about some annual sponsors right now. Let's give them a big round of applause for the internet viewers at home. Ladd Gardner Aviation Insurance, USA Trailers Direct.com, Sarasota Avionics and Maintenance, FlightHelmets.com, Lift Aviation USA, Aero LEDs, iFly EFB, Legendary Aviation Coffee, who's here. Thanks for all the caffeination this weekend. Flying Eyes, the folks from Flying Eyes are here. Thank you for helping me see. Tundra Tailwheel, they are here. If you want a tailwheel, you can hook that up. And then Red Tag Art, did you guys notice this stuff? Look at this hardware. There was a dirty internet rumor that National STOL pilots only won 50-cent trophies. These cost a bit more than 50 cents. Thank you, Red Tag Art. Thank you, Red Tag Art. Legend Aircraft. By the way, Randy and Darren, can we get you guys up here right now? Come on, get up here. Where are they? They're hiding. Oh, you're behind me. Come on, get over here. Anything you'd like to add as you eat? Sorry.
It sure is good.
He's like, it's good food.
Where's my wife at? There she is. Hey, you know what? We really enjoy this event and hosting it. Am I echoing a little bit? Okay, I'm speaking too loud.
No, you're good.
Okay, Randy. What's that? What is that sucking thing with Eddie? But thank you very much for coming. We have a great time, and we're going to do it again, aren't we?
Hey, we need more volunteers. Sign up.
Yep. And thank you very much for the volunteers, by the way. Yes. And the city of Sulphur Springs. I'm going to steal your thunder a little bit.
No, it's fine. Take
No,
it all.
you take it. Okay. There you go.
Well, wait, don't go anywhere because someone's behind you. Levi's here.
Oh, is that a Levi?
All right.
Sanchez, I think. Is that Eddie?
It is. I've
Or
well, I've got mine growing on me, but what I wanted to do is just take a moment because we did a little. Or Ryan was talking a little bit about how great Legend is, and how great you and Darren. You and Randy. You know what I mean. Randy and Darren, And Trent Palmer here, he's got a great understanding of that too. He's building a plane with them, and he was talking last night about how great they are to work with, how good y'all are to work with, and the generosity and the love, really, that you give this community and people like me doesn't go underappreciated. I had an opportunity to fly the Blue Angels in an airplane a few months ago, and my airplane doesn't have ADS-B, and it was going into Denver. So I said, hey, I had a wild, crazy idea. I don't even know why I thought I could do it, but I called Darren and said, hey, can I borrow a plane? And he said, yes. I didn't expect that, but he did. But short story long, I just want to say the Blue Angels were very appreciative, and the guy that flew with me is a son of a friend of mine. I didn't even know that, but he loved the plane. I let him fly it, and he liked it. And he made sure that the Blue Angels gave y'all a poster with your names on it in appreciation. And so here you go. You're welcome. And I appreciate it too, so thank you.
Oh, we're not done yet. So over in the corner over there, move behind those props here. They're huge. Nope, not yet. So over in the corner over there is Brian Hall. He's a 17-year-old volunteer. He's a student pilot, and he came out to a couple events. I think it was Heritage, wasn't it? The first one, about 4 events ago. And he came out with his dad to Heritage. He wanted to volunteer, and Brian's been making all of our hats. So that red and black hat you guys got and we're wearing, like Jeff Daly's wearing it right now. He makes all those hats. He makes them at home. And so, we want to support our volunteers, and Bryant makes awesome stuff. So Bryant wanted to present this to Darren and Randy. It's a Legend aircraft hat that he handmade at home.
Bryant, stand up, buddy. There he is. There he is.
Just because it's worth mentioning, by the way, Bryant, that was not 4 events ago. That was like 1 billion events ago. The season's been very, very long. He's been filming, running around, like every job you can imagine a PA doing for money, he's done for free, and he's brought his family to multiple events across the entire country, and he's made us hats. Like the amount of, I see, you're wearing a hat right now. When you start to see the amount of passion that our volunteers have for this, every pilot in here should be like falling over themselves for these volunteers being so freaking awesome, because I am. It's incredible, especially Colin Kaniva. All right, sure. Where's your helmet? I want the mirrored helmet back.
Okay. Let's get through the business part and get to the blades. We got to thank our local sponsors. It takes a village literally to make this happen. You've heard it all night and all weekend. Thanks to Nottingham, Sulphur Springs Dodge, City National Bank, Clemens Insurance. Thank you. J. Hodge Chevy, Texas Heritage Bank, Etos Metal Roof and Wall Systems, Powerlift Hydraulic Doors of Texas, First National Bank of East Texas, Thrust Flight, Grocery Supply Company, and Chad's Media. Also, we got some people we have to thank personally here. Scott and Samantha Johnson made a sponsorship donation specifically for dinner. Where are they here right now? Where are you at? They didn't make it, but they thank you. If you're watching at home, Scott and Samantha, thank you. We got to thank the airport, right? The city of Sulphur Springs, Joey Baker, the airport manager, thank you so much. We need to thank Everett, Ben, and all of EAA Chapter 1094, which is the weirdest way I could have said that number. Thanks for laughing, Eric. Also, Civil Air Patrol folks still here? Oh, there they are. Okay. There's a lot of people. That's the Sulphur Springs Composite Squadron. And they were selected, get this, as the Squadron of Merit in the Texas Wing and the Squadron of Distinction for the Southwest region. So thank you very much for your volunteer support today. National STOL, thank you for taking the opportunity to serve. We got to thank the chefs for tonight's dinner, hosted by Legend Aircraft. And all of the volunteers, of course. Okay, let's get with it. It's been an insane season. I asked some people over dinner, I was like, do you have any memorable moments? And one of the first things that came up was Pinedale because of the wind. That's a thing that we survived together. The other thing that came up was everyone was talking about Swamp Stoll when Tisdale just decided to run through the water like that. That was, yeah, a couple of laughs up front. You guys know what happened. Military Aviation Museum, all the behind-the-scenes access we had there in Virginia Beach. It's just, I mean, there's countless memories like that, and most of you have been there through all of it. It's been absolutely insane. Let's talk about what we've got to give away right now. All of the season points champions are going to receive one of these custom trophies from Red Tag Art. They are super big, so good luck getting them home. You're also going to get an emailed gift certificate for a free pair of Flying Eyes sunglasses. Whoa, there we go. And a complimentary tandem ride with Aviator Paramotor. First place in each class is also going to receive a helmet shell from Lift Aviation USA. Yeah, a couple nices in the front. Should we start with the touring class? We don't have to. In third place with 114 season points, Luke Strandlin. Yeah, so we got to figure out the mechanics of this here. I'm going to go over here, you go over there, then you guys will all go over there. We'll get it figured out. With 143 points, second place, Brandon Korn. And with 152 points for the season, your touring class champion is John McCardle. Get on over there. Well, they go over there. What? We've got a couple of questions for the Red Tag Art people. What is the prop? What is the source from? Piper Meridian, if you didn't hear that at home, and then Cessna 421 and oh, okay, got it. Yeah, the top half. Yeah, 2 for 1. All right, there's your touring class champions, everybody. National STOL 2024. In the backcountry class, with 98 season points, third place, Brad Crawford. Say hi to all the folks at home. With 101 season points, second place, Jeff Pohl. In the Dirty Bird. With 69 more points, with 170 season points, first place, your Backcountry National STOL 2024 champion, Jerry Clemens. As we go through the classes and the aircraft get smaller, I think you guys got to buddy up with your touring class friends to get those trophies home. We'll see. Absolutely. There we go, everybody. Give it up for the backcountry class. This next one was tight, like it's been tight all season. It's time for the adventure class. With 114 season points, third place, Jeff Daly. $129 points will bring second place to Jared Garrettson. In case you couldn't hear that, he's like, ooh, this is a little heavy. There we go. With 138 season points, first place, Brian Steck, your champion. He is your adventure class champion for National STOL's 2024 season. You know what we could do is just have John McCardle come in and body double. Same difference. All right, everyone, give it up for that adventure class. A hard-fought, an absolutely hard-fought battle in adventure class, and so much innovation in that class this year. Now they're fighting about it. I don't know what they're fighting about already. It's 2025 is a little way off, boys. Time for the sport class. In third place with 77 season points, Eddie Sanchez. In second place with 137 season points. Give it up for Joel Milloway. And with 189 season points, your Sport Class 2024 National STOL Champion. He's already standing up. He knows it's Pat McIntyre. Just remember that helmet gets worn by like every rookie. Oh, we have to talk a little bit about the sport class. Yeah, Pat, wait for a second. So there's a little bit of a development Eric wants to bring you guys up to speed on in the sport class.
So, guys, our mission throughout the last 2 years, well, the last 5 years, has been not only to professionalize what sporting flying looks like, racing, having fun, doing cool things, but also to actually make it so it's financially justifiable, both for us as business owners and for you as pilots. And I'll be very frank, we suck at it. Like, we really, really do. We've not been able to find a great sponsorship salesperson. We haven't been able to find someone who sells advertising well. They all want $24,000 a month and then 8% of revenue. And we're like, okay, we'll give you 20%. And they say no. We want the $20,000 retainer, and then we'll maybe do something for you. And I just, there's something in me that says that's wrong ethically. So we haven't found the great sponsors we should have. By the way, 83 million viewers this year, all 35 to 55, 65-year-old men. Imagine Viagra. The only motorsport guaranteed to get you up. I mean, it works, right? get you up, keep you up, and make you perform like better than ever, right? Like it'd be perfect, but we haven't found the solution. That said, we're very blessed because some people come to us. And last week, was it Tuesday? We got contacted by a small company that Joel has a deep appreciation for, named eProps, who I happen to, in my other business, sell about 500 props a year for through paramotor stuff. And so I know their product. I've flown behind them for about 2,300 hours. I like the product a lot. It's pretty great. And they said, we want to give you guys a propeller. We tried that last year with Hartzell. Although Sloaney loves his Hartzell right now. It's the best thing in the world, right? We said, how about some cash? And they said, okay. So for the first time in a long time, we have a cash prize for sport class because they specifically asked for it, and ethically and morally we felt like that was the right thing to do, is to accept what they asked for. So Mr. Pat McAteer, you've earned $2,000 from eProp for taking first place in sport class.
Well, thank you. Honored. Guys, earlier, Tom and Eric let me know about this, and so I've decided I'm going to donate this money to Hal. It's going to go towards his rebuild.
And Tom, I don't think it's stealing his thunder. We're going to double it and donate $2,000 to Hal, too.
Don't break it. Everybody give it up for your sport class champions. That thing, it's so big. It's time for the unlimited class. With 55 season points, third place in the unlimited class 2024, Keith Lang.
You guys kind of beat me out on the Hal thing, but Hal would have had this trophy if he was able to get here. And if anybody hasn't gone to the GoFundMe to help Hal get his plane back, please do it. Anybody online, Hal Stockman, GoFundMe, anything you can do to help him get that plane back. But we're all praying for him, and thank God nothing happened to him. So that's what I want to say.
With 119 season points, second place, Dan Reynolds. And with 138 season points, your unlimited class champion for National STOL 2024. Give it up for Steve Henry. They want a speech, Steve. Well, I'll let you do the picture first. Anything you want to add?
I just had a great time at every single event we went to. And this is why right here, all these wonderful people.
Rock on. Absolutely. Give it up for Steve. Everyone get over there. Unlimited class. Oh, the places we've been together this year. Like, what? You guys are a family. I'm proud to call you my family, too. I'm near what Steve says. Look it up. There we go. Unlimited class. Now it is time to honor some volunteers. Karen, are you going to help me with this, or who's helping me with this? Oh, Eloise is going to help me with this. Okay. The volunteers, we've got 2 National STOL swag bags, 5 mystery boxes, ooh, from Red Tag Art, and then 5 pairs of Flying Eyes. 10 pairs. Wow. Can I get 15? You guys hear 15? 10. We'll do 10. We'll do 10. I don't know. It was worth a try. Okay, here we go. We're doing swag bags first. Tomas. Get up here, Tomas. He's like, I'm working a camera. Okay, who's next for another swag bag? Eric Pearson. There he is. Okay, now we're into the mystery boxes. Ooh. Yeah, come on up here from Red Tag Art. Who we got? Lydia. Civil Air Patrol representing in the raffle. Everett DeWolf. Dan Kiss. Nice. Mystery box. Kim Keith. One more. Danny Goggins. Danny here? Okay. No, we'll get it to Danny. Okay, so for the sunglasses, we're going to get you got to come over here, get some information over to the Flying Eyes folks, and they'll get you sorted out. Okay, we're doing 10 of these now. Are there going to be enough tickets in here? We'll find out. Okay, reach on in there. Let's go. Tim Porter. Coming up from the back over there. Who's next? Alyssa Hooper. $80K. Where are you at, $80K? Yeah. You guys can gather right here in a line, and then we'll. Or is $80K in the booth? He's in the booth. Well, he's seeing this in the booth. $80K. Get up here sometime. All right. He's working. He's still volunteering. I've lost count, so hope. Wait a minute. Wait. Is that you? No? Is that your name? Eloise. You got one? I don't know. Is it rigged? It might be rigged. It's not. She's like, it's not. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, JP Breedenthal. Nice. Thank you for helping me. As I lose count. Shelby Strandland. I think it says Sean Stevens. Does that sound right? Here we go. Angela Douglas. Honestly, with the amount of meat that she's handed out to everybody, it's the least we could do. Jay Breedenthal. Nice. And the last one, Ashley Garrettson. Okay, let's get a photo of all these folks. going to get one more picture here.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Okay. Now, should we talk about who improved the most this year? Yes, we should. Thanks, Eric. Who do you think improved the most? Everyone on three, just shout a name out. 1, 2, 3. It was me, right? It was. Hey, this person's first event was Isle last year. Luke Strandland. Luke's getting a METAR lamp from Red Tag Art. Ooh. That got more ooze than the actual trophies. Next up, we have to talk about the state rivalry champions. There's some state rivals. We got Texas. We got some other places. Team Nebraska, get on up here. These are the cream of the crop trophies. Because you guys are the cream of the crop. Get up here, you got to get your trophies, Team Nebraska. Oh, yeah, anyone from volunteer, any spouses of Nebraskans, you all got to get up here. Get in there, Lexi. Anyone from Nebraska, really, you can get a corn cob thing. If you didn't hear that at home, someone just shouted out, everyone from the entire state of Nebraska is actually here right now. Let's give it up for Team Nebraska.
That was money.
We've got one more thing we've got to talk about, and that is they are really excited about those corn cob cream of the crop things. We have one more award to give away. Now, last year, this award went to Colin Kaniva. Hey guys, listen up! Colin Kaniva last year won the Showman of the Year award. And he wore a disco ball helmet for like kind of a long time. He really leaned into that thing. So now it's time to crown a new ambassador, a new Showman of the Year. We'll be wearing, it says literally here in my little notes, it said badass hat. You'll see what that means in a second. Pat McIntyre, can you come up here, please? Yes. I feel like we got to ask you for a speech now.
See that? I didn't even know that eyes.
It's got spikes on it. And leaves for some reason? We don't know.
Can we put a headset on that? I want to fly in it.
Yeah.
Is that helmet? Does that qualify?
Pat's question is, does this qualify for the helmet safety rule? I'm just shoving the mic in your
Okay. Guys, it's been an honor. Loved flying with all of you this year. As our friend, this is really distracting.
Needs a little hot glue.
As our friend Kyle Bushman says, you can't have gladiators without a coliseum. So again, let's thank National STOL for putting these on for us. So, had a great time. See you next year.
I actually don't. I was going to say we should put some hot glue on that to fix it, but I think it's actually better if we don't. It's way better if it jingle jangles. It has been an incredible year. I just want to say thanks to all of you for letting me be part of this journey. It's been incredible announcing. You guys make it easy up there in the booth when you're doing all that cool flying stuff that you do. Eric's got some closing words, and you guys are going to have a great night. I can't wait to see you in 2025.
Guys, Ryan Dabrowski. I got to give away that award last year to Colin, and it was a really great honor. And I want to just highlight this really quick. Pat, you contacted me to recommend other people for that award a few months ago. You were already planned to receive it. We planned for him to receive it because every single event he takes up press, he takes up locals, he takes up volunteers, he gives flight lessons at every event. He's here trying to inspire new pilots every event. He's leaning in every event. If we made the Coliseum, cool. I don't even know how to talk to you with that hat on, though. We made a Coliseum, but what you've done is you've made it a home, and you've been able to bring other people into it and express so much love and so much gratitude in bringing people into what you adore. It has been incredibly impactful. And not only that, but we talked earlier about how different pilots are flying. Who was at Mayday 3 years ago? All right? You guys remember seeing that S7, that kind of ugly yellow and white one, fly over with this dork in the front seat trying to decide if he wanted to buy it? Yeah, that was Pat. The airplane's changed it a little since then, and so has he. It's incredible, the process, man. And you are such a showman. You're such a gift. Thank you. Appreciate you. Guys, for 4 years, I've been honored to be a part of this community and to be able to be witness to each of your stories. And I could spend hours literally describing stories from each of you that are so incredibly crazy. Doug's stories today actually kind of floored me. And who was it who lost their landing gear on a wolf? A coyote, sorry. Just that one time, it's all right. But these stories are endless. I could talk about Brandon Rice. I could talk about literally any one of you because I've been so honored to be able to hear your stories, to be present with them. And the stories will continue to inspire generation after generation. I've said this before. I had World War II fighter pilots. I had Apollo astronauts. I had people to look up to and be inspired by. My kids are inspired by you. And 83 million other people are too. So thank you. It's been an incredible year. It's been a huge honor. I cannot wait to see what happens next year. We will be teasing our schedule in 1 month and 5 days, at least. Don't ask until then or Karen will cut you. At least I warned you. I think they say in Yiddish, it's a brisk. Is that what Karen's providing if you ask? Okay, good. That's family friendly. That said, guys, it's been such a huge honor, such a great time. I can't wait to see what happens next year. More pilots doing more incredible things, more people watching and being a part of this thanks to Tom's incredible crew, all the volunteers, all the sponsors. Please, if you want to help us find sponsors, I will not kiss you, but I will hug you. And we can't wait to see what happens next. Have a great year. Merry Christmas. See you soon.